Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. I'm not James, and you are. And we're back at Earthbound, the no money, cashless, whatever run. When last we left our hero, he had received the Franklin badge from Paula and had been tasked with tackling Carpainter, the charismatic leader of the Happy Happyists. Hey, it's Pokey. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a trivia at these gentlemen. This is about the point where my lack of quality equipment is really starting to show itself. Were Ness outfitted with the level vest he could afford, these guys would be nothing. I'm talking like 3 damage, if that. Alright, back to the village. That gentleman with whom I had the spirited discussion about the ethics of not paying for eggs, well, he seems to have gone on to greener pastures. So I'm just gonna chow down on eggs until I'm fully healed. And then I'm just gonna grab a banana because it's not as good of a healing item, but it's not going to turn into a chicken. Some of these guys will just move. Others of them will, in the middle of prayer. In the 90s, Nintendo was very weird about certain things. One of them was any mention of organized religion. So I'm surprised that they called it prayer. Okay, off to this guy. This guy. Don't go to heaven is actually, from what I understand, pretty much what he said in Japanese as well. There we go. Okay, good. Homesickness would be something of a crippling effect, because I don't really have the means to cure it right now. Here's Carpainter himself. No. If I had gone up to fight him before getting the Franklin badge, this would just poof me away and I would wake up in a nearby field with a cow. Ah, Carpainter. Yeah, 129 damage. Okay, so lightning attacks. Since this is our introduction to them, I'm gonna run down how they work. Basically, for every level of PSI Thunder from Alpha through Omega, you got 4 levels, and whatever level it is that number of attempts to attack. So, if you're using Psi Thunder Omega, which is the 4th level, it will try to attack 4 times. The success rate is based on how many enemies are on the field. Specifically, it is X out of 6, where X is the number of enemies on the field, 6 being the maximum. This means that by the end of the game, thunder attacks will pretty much always hit your party because you'll have 4 players. That's a 2/3 chance. However, more than like 3 enemies is vanishingly rare, so it's really not worth it for you to use them. They will, however, destroy a PSI shield in one go. And that's lightning attacks in a nutshell. Now let's light this guy up. He can use life up, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, see, it didn't hit anyone because it's got a 1 in 6 chance because there's only one of me. I didn't know he had side shield. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a hamburger. Side shield just, well, you saw Buzz use it. It just makes a PSI attack and go away. I'm curious to see if that will affect the reflecting of the crashing boom bang attack. That is the longest Mr. Carpainter battle I have ever had. We gained a level off of it, though. That's the Money statue. That was the same thing that was in Liar Exaggerates Basement. Basically, it kind of makes men evil. Very few believers walking around. I'm going to get those presents in a minute. I'm about to get some more inventory space. There are some theories that say that Pokey is taking Ness's silence, because he is a silent protagonist, as kind of a middle finger here. I don't like that interpretation because I don't feel like a silent protagonist being silent should affect the story like that. But that's just me. This woman, had I come close to her, would have hounded me for money. If you give her any, she will refund you after you defeat Carpainter. The food stand is out of business. I am pretty low on HP. I'm curious to see if I can rest now. Excellent. If I had gone before defeating Carpainter, this place would have run me $50. Now it's free. And Ness is not homesick, thankfully. It's good because we're going to need to grind up Paula. Not grind her up, like literally. I don't approve of that. Rather, level her up. No more cultists anywhere. Still might be some crows around here, but I mean, they're like nothing. He comes with a bread roll and a teddy bear. As you see, she's at level 1. She comes with Psy Freeze. First things first, I'm gonna give her the hard hat. Generally, you want your best defensive gear on Paula because she does not get the kind of HP that Ness does. Ness has the HP necessary to take a licking and keep on ticking. Paula does not. So keep her in your absolute finest equipment. I'm gonna go ahead and save state it on up here. Look, it's using these save states or this video would be like 2 hours long. I don't want that and neither do you. Anyway, didn't really talk about this cave earlier, but it's a sanctuary. I'm just gonna go ahead and fight this gentleman. Paula will gain levels pretty quickly. And just like that, we're already at level 5. Her offense and defense are even slightly better. I'm gonna go ahead and just respawn that mole. Probably should have had her defend, but oh well, she survived. Restoring people back to life in this game is a little cumbersome, and it does cost money. So, that's probably something I want to avoid. Paula is now level 7. He really likes going after Paula. Oh well, she can dish it out right back. Yes, Paula is our offensive mage. Oh, good lord, Ness is homesick. Oh, that is not going to be good. I don't have the means to call my mother. I mean, I have the means, but that would require spending money, which I have sworn to not do. Alright, well, I think I'm going to level grind Paula a bit more off-screen, or rather off-recording, and then we will tackle Lilliput's steps. All the while, fervently praying that Ness's homesickness does not do too much damage. I'm not James and you are. Now get out of my commune.